I'm not gonna waste your time. After spending years obsessed with getting abs, I realized that following the conventional advice isn't gonna get you anywhere because they all miss the most important part of training your abs. Now look, when it comes to getting abs, there's only two factors that matter. And firstly is obviously our body fat percentage. The truth is, it doesn't matter how much muscle you have or how developed your abs are if you're not lean enough to show it. And how do you get leaner? Obviously it's a calorie deficit. Look, I'm not gonna go that deep into this. I have a full guide coming soon. But obviously the prerequisite to having abs is being lean enough. But here's what's interesting. When it comes to my personal abs transformation, it actually wasn't about getting leaner. And look, obviously in these pictures, I look way leaner. But what if I were to tell you that I'm actually a very similar body fat percentage in both photos? The main difference is actually how developed my abs are. And here's the secret to ab training. It's spinal flexion, spinal flexion, spinal flexion. And you may have heard other people talk about spinal flexion before, but did they actually explain how it works? The function of the abs is to flex the spine. It's not to bring your legs up, it's not to bring your body up, it's to flex your spine. And I promise to you, for the few years that I've been going to the gym, I've basically never seen anybody actually do this at the gym. It's a much smaller range of motion, it looks much weirder, but it's what's actually isolating your ab muscles. And as you can see in the photos, this is all you have to do. Go from a neutral spine to a bent spine. Bring your shoulders towards your waist. And guys, I'm telling you, this will take practice because even though I knew about this many months ago, I've constantly been switching machines and switching my form to better isolate spinal flexion. And from my experience, you have two options. You can try and find a machine where you can set it up and isolate the function, or you can simply do it on cables and try and get a stable setup like that. The point is that you find an exercise, perfect your form, and like any other muscle, stick to it over time and progressively overload. And of course, the more you want your abs to grow, the more you should prioritize them. For abs, again, it's like every other muscle. Don't be training it every day, but also don't train it 1 or 2 times a week. The best results, I recommend a 3 times a week frequency. The second tip to prioritize it, and honestly the most important, is to train them earlier in your session. Guys, you can't keep leaving abs for the end of your leg day and for some reason think they're going to progress at a good rate. The earlier you train them, the more motor units you're able to recruit and the more you're going to grow. Lastly guys, stop adding exercises. You don't need to isolate the upper and lower abs because you can't really do that. You don't need a hanging leg raise variation because remember, we want spinal flexion. And truthfully, you don't need more than this one exercise. And if you guys want the full video tutorials on how to actually do these ab exercises and actually exercises for all the aesthetic muscles, then you should check out the Ascension System. This is literally the only program that combines science-based principles with the sole goal of building an aesthetic and attractive physique. It walks you through everything you need with video explanations and video tutorials, and many of the students are already seeing amazing results. With summer just around the corner, if you're serious about your transformation, I highly recommend you check it out. And guys, that's the simplified version of how to get abs. Get lean, but more importantly, lock in your training. Understand spinal flexion and find an exercise that actually isolates it. Comment any questions down below, leave a like if you learned anything, and subscribe for more content every single week. Thank you for watching.